Today we'll be reviewing the dashboard for the Velocity Campaign Management System. We'll look at the functionality of this dashboard section by section. We're going to start here, which shows our campaign status. This shows our total contacts and the variation from the day before. Here we can also look at the campaign penetration. This shows how many have not yet received a call today, and how many have had different numbers of calls. We can also see how many numbers have been suppressed. Our next area we're going to go to is our call status area right here. This area shows in real time the number of calls in progress and active calls. We can also break down each of the live calls. In the active calls, you'll see it shows all the agents that are on a call and the time that those calls have taken. There is also additional information along with a breakdown of the contact's basic information available to view. If the customer has any custom fields, you can see that under the next tab. You also have the ability to see the activity history of the contact, so we can see how many times you've contacted them and see the outcomes of those interactions. Next we're going to look at the actual suppressions. You'll see it breaks down additional details. It shows from which sources contacts have been suppressed. Next in this section is how many are dispositioning. That's just the number of calls that are in that process right now. To the right we can view campaign events that breaks down the number of contacts in each status. Next we are going to take a look at the upper right corner to look at these graphs. These graphs will show you the different types of dispositions that have occurred. This breaks down into 4 different basic areas. On the left you have agent dispositions that have reached a final state and a retry state. On the right you have the same breakdown but for system dispositions. We also have the category information below that shows the numerical portion of what the graphs display. Now it's time to move to our agent details. It shows the number of calls each agent accounts for. You can expand each agent for additional information on which dispositions they've had with their calls. It can show calls answered, if there has been a sale, and any other relevant disposition statuses. To the right is our inventory section, which shows which specific segments are in this campaign and how they are performing. Here you see that the number available compared to the total is different. That is showing the number of contacts that are out of an acceptable call window or curfew. For retries, the available compared to the total number shows how many are still in a rest period from their last attempt. If you click here, this will show you the amount of calls that are going to be available at different times today and how those different contacts become available throughout the day. Next is the segment penetration, which shows how far through a list you've gone. Lastly, we will look at campaign history. This allows you to see more than a single day's stats. Select the campaign name and date range. You can view penetration, call results, and suppressions for your selected period. Thank you for following along in our overview of Velocity's dashboard and its reporting capabilities.